going to be a title contender in the very, very... And when he winds up, it's from the backyard.
And we're back with more Continental Championship Wrestling. Ben Masters here with Bob Smith and Ryan North, the general manager, as marvelous Michael Stevens starts this program upside down.
Look at that balance.
And he's got a tough challenge here tonight, Ryan North.
I'm not facing him. What are you talking about?
He has a tough challenge.
Well, you said he's got to face challenge Ryan North. Now this guy right here, this is my favorite guy right here.
Deviant Dax Anthony, the greatest show on earth.
One of the best out in the circuit right now. And this man, you see, he doesn't really care if you like him or not. He does all of his talking in the ring, and he's going to do that right now. And Michael Stevens, a tough hombre. He's won quite a few matches here as of late, but can he get past this man?
Nope, he can't.
The most watched Wrestle America wrestler on YouTube.
Why wouldn't he be?
Why isn't he a North Star then?
He, like I said before, he's a North Star in my heart and in my mind.
He won't accept the calls. That's the issue.
He won't take your bribe.
Look, he's still recovering from the loss of Ira, Lady Ira.
Your wife.
Not
my wife. My wife is a step above her, and that's saying something.
It's interesting
for Lady Ira.
That, you know, Dax, not a fan favorite, but seems to have a fan following.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, his attitude sucks sometimes.
He shows it and he tells it like it is. And blind sheep will follow anything sometimes.
Bell has sounded, and now we'll have action. It should be a great competitive match. Michael Stevens, a lot of times flamboyant and colorful. I think you'll see more wrestling from Stevens because he knows this is going to be a tough challenge.
It is definitely going to be a tough challenge. And hey, look, it's Bob's favorite ref in the ring.
DJ Slaughter. And there's Marv. Don't turn your back on the Marv this one.
You should never turn your back on him.
I thought we got rid of this ref after last week.
Psychological warfare going on here.
That doesn't matter because you know what? The deviant one right there is the master of psychology.
And now turning his back again on Stevens, not a smart thing to do.
Using some of that ring psychology on.
Michael Stevens must have learned that from his last week. Who did he face last week? Ashton Starr. He must have learned that all from Ashton Starr.
Locked up in that corner and a break. Not very clean by Dax.
Would you expect anything less?
Locked up again.
Nope.
Test of strength now. Go for control. Hard shot by Stevens. Wraps his head turnbuckle.
That doesn't phase.
Oh. No, that phased him.
Nope. Nope.
He's got him rocking and rolling. Now he's chopping every corner.
Have you ever taken a chop?
Not this week.
It's not fun.
I've never had one.
Ooh, don't tempt me.
By Michael Stevens. Don't give the guy ideas, Bob.
Okay. Let's like see you try to give me one.
Snap Marin drives that knee into the head of Dax Anthony.
I won't give you one, but I'll make sure I find a good person that'll do it for you.
Go right on ahead.
I know the king of chops.
Paul Lee?
Wahoo McDaniel is deceased.
Yes, he is. Good for you. You know something.
King of chops or Ronnie Garvin? Which one?
I'm talking about the modern day chop kings. I'm talking Jimmy Rave. I'm talking Drew Adler. I'm talking
Wardell Walker.
Wardell. Thank you.
He's
Thank
returning
you.
very soon.
He is. He
South
is.
of Sharon.
Well, you want to bring your brother? Bring your brother. Bring anybody. I don't care who you bring.
Where is your brother? It's not me now.
He is touring all over the place. South Carolina, North Carolina,
You never know
making
where
a big
Drew
name.
Adler might appear.
He could be in NXT tomorrow.
He could be. He could be in the UK NXT. With Silver Dunkerton.
That's true.
And now Dixon, good block, and picks him up, drops for the backbreaker. Right across the knee. Great maneuver in there by Dak, showing that upper body strength he possesses. Full control of this man. And now pounding on Stevens in the corner. Put the boots to him. And a boot to the throat. Referee should call for a break.
Yeah,
Bob
should call for a break. He just get in there, do his job. Just standing out there counting like he's going to do something. Get in there.
God, what did this ref do to you?
A bolo forearm by
He took my
Stevens.
parking space.
Calm down, Bob. You're always picking on someone. You picked on Lady Ira before. Now you're picking on the ref. Come on. Do you want him to give you a massage too to make you feel better?
No. I don't want him touching me. I don't even want you talking to me.
Tough titty.
Good back suplex there, and
What are you for the 60s?
down goes Stevens. You two guys may need to go to time.
God.
Look, Ben's getting a little bothered. Okay, we'll stop
Rolls him up
squabbling.
now. Small package didn't happen. Oh, caught him hard that time. You could hear that uppercut. Cut Stevens off in midstream.
That's the way it should be, right there.
He could have took his light shot right there. Covers him now. Lateral press. Hooks the arm. Notice how he pulled that arm to the side and hooked the leg. Very good maneuver there by Dax Anthony. No wasted effort there.
Yep.
And now he has that pressure applied to the mid-back and pulling back on the arms, and that's going to put a lot of pain through the vertebrae of Michael Stevens.
I like it. I like it. Stevens is on the ropes. Falling through. Literally. That's why I said it. He's on the ropes, stupid.
And now he got the rope-a-dope uppercut again.
Me having a problem with people. You keep calling him stupid.
He's stupid.
That's why he fired me. And that's why I'm still here.
Let's not talk about 2 weeks ago, okay?
Power slam. 1, 2. You are watching Continental Championship Wrestling on WDHN Channel 18 in Dothan, Alabama, and on YouTube. Hello to all our fans out there. We are thankful to have you there, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. And we're on tour, coming your way in the very near future. Dothan, Alabama, Blakely, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, we're coming, and Barnesville, Georgia. How about some Battle Fest? September 14th, more about that card. A lot going on. Ryan North is sweating already.
I'm what?
Sweating. You got a big match that night.
I don't have a big match that night because I know 400 pounds of pure goodness is going to take care of Michael Judas to where I don't have to get in the ring.
And if he doesn't, then Michael Judas gets you for how many minutes?
5 minutes.
Alone.
5 alone minutes.
It's you and him.
That's fine because you know
How
what?
intimate that will be, Bob.
Too short of 7 minutes in heaven.
I don't know what to do with you two because here's the thing. Michael Judas, he is the priest of punishment, but he's going to be taking the punishment from 400 pounds of pure goodness. And if he gets by goodness,
No disqualification.
it's no disqualification. But if he gets by pure goodness, he's got to deal with me for 5 minutes.
He's looking forward to that.
And
You slam that cage door on his head, you slam the door on your future.
No, I slam that cage door in his face, and that's the face of his future, not mine.
We'll find out September 14th at Battle Fest. Free popcorn to everybody that comes to the show. It's something a big event. Bring the kids, bring grandma. I know grandma likes popcorn.
Do I get popcorn?
It's free. Only if you have a ticket.
No.
I need caramel popcorn. Can we get that?
You're the boss.
You're the GM.
Well, I thought Dennis was getting it
Bring
for
your
us.
own camel. Camel. Caramel.
Oh, look at this. Michael Stevens picking up the victory.
He got him that quick.
Making short work of Dax Anthony, the deviant one.
Are you
Clearly.
surprised by that?
Actually, I am, because you know what? I think Dax Anthony is still not over the fact that Lady Ira is not there.
Michael Stevens on a roll. He's been working out, getting in good shape. We see a new Michael Stevens on the horizon. This man's going places.
Michael Stevens is butter.
He might be the butter on your popcorn.
I'm going to throw up.
And September 14th is Battle Fest. It will be Michael Judas and Priest of Punishment versus 400 pounds. Dear goodness, if Judas wins, he gets 5 minutes along with Ryan North, and there's no disqualification. Also, the championship is on the line for the Wrestle America title. Champion Friday versus his good brother, Tyson Dean. It's going to be the Queen of Barnesville match. Double the Rose against the real queen, he says. The exotic one, Simon Sermon. Tracer X returns against Cosmo Martinez in the first round of the Bulletproof Championship Tournament. Dominic Stuckey versus Tommy Too Much. And also, there's been a challenge issued for Payne. We'll see if that is answered at Battlefest. You don't want to miss that card.
No, we don't. Right, Bob? We don't want to miss that, do we?
Don't want to miss that.
And bring your camera, because when Ryan North gets in that ring with pure goodness, you want to have that picture, I promise.
This will be the best 5 minutes in the history of Wrestle America.
I tell you what, when I get in the ring with him, you're going to need that free popcorn, because you're going to see some action from me destroying the Priest of Punishment.
I'm glad you have a plan, and we'll see who the best is of the Good Brothers. May the best Good Brother win. It's going to be Tyson Dean, new champion, or it's going to be Friday retaining the title. We have a feeling you're just trying to cause a rift in the Good Brothers.
You know what? It doesn't matter, because everyone wins when those two are going to clash.
And what about the Queen of Barnesville? Who is the Queen of Barnesville?
Well, in my opinion, it's Double the Rose.
See, that's where you're wrong. You are wrong again, Bob. It is clearly Simon Sermon.
You'll also be seeing in action Tracer X in a dream match, I say, against Cosmo Martinez, the Lucha Superstar. That match is going to be all over the place.
Throw that X up.
High flying and everything else.
Only one man can advance in the tournament to be the new Bulletproof champion. And speaking of Tracer X, one of the best Tracer X matches we've seen. This triple threat match, unlike any you'll ever see. Zane Stevens versus Tracer X versus the man, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
Are you familiar with Austin Theory?
I think I just saw him on the WWE Network the other day.
I'm telling you, he is the future of pro wrestling, and we've had him right here in Barnesville, Georgia. You never know when Austin will pop in. This was a surprise on this event. He was not advertised. He was in the area and decided to come in. He loves Barnesville, loves Wrestle America. He lives near here, and he likes to be a part whenever he can. And here's Tracer X. Throw your X up.
Throw it down.
This young man from South Carolina. You like to talk about the South Carolina athletes. This is one of them.
Tracer.
And he has a lovely
Not by himself.
Katie Sparks.
You know, South Carolina produces a lot of great talent, and
She's
they're
throwing
everywhere.
her X up too.
Why not?
Maybe you should throw yours up.
There, I threw it up. Okay, you happy?
And then you're going to see the man, Austin Theory. People talk about him all over wrestling. This man is the man to watch in pro wrestling. No matter what wrestling you watch, this guy and Tracer X is going to be a great challenge for him. And in the ring, this man, another Stevens, Zane Stevens, is going to be a great matchup, and only the best will win this match.
Any relations?
Well, there's been a discussion about a relationship between Zane Stevens and Michael Stevens. I think maybe through marriage or divorce or something.
If anything, Zane Stevens is a step up from Michael Stevens, in my opinion.
Okay, then.
But it's like what you were saying earlier. Anything can happen at Wrestle America. Anyone can show up without being advertised. You've got to be there live, and I will always bring the action. I will always bring the surprises.
Well, I'm glad that you brought Austin Theory in. That was a big move for you.
I'm already presenting a great match here. I think this is an outstanding match. But what got good just about to get better. This match will now become a triple threat match. I am adding a third member to this match.
He's not waiting to find out who the new member is. Zane Stevens attacking Tracer X before the match even starts. There's a third member coming out in this triple threat match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the member of this match, the Evolve
man who has held the Evolve World Championship, Austin Theory, is in the house. And this man is a mover and a shaker. One of the best in pro wrestling today.
And that's where he's at now.
Good arm drag takedown, another good spin under on the arm, and another third spin under, and bars that arm now on Zane Stevens. Zane Stevens never in the ring with Austin Theory or anything like that before.
The speed and power of Austin Theory just off the chart.
That's why everyone wants him, and that's why we brought him in.
Only the best come to Wrestle America, the hotbed in Middle Georgia. Good go behind. Beautifully executed flying drop kick by Austin Theory. He makes it so effortlessly. He just does everything so smoothly.
Zane's going to go take a seat.
And also the first time Tracer X locking up with this man. Look at this. What kind of escape was that? Threw him over the head scissors and landed on his feet. Good go behind. Off the ropes. And that time playing with the head scissors took him down. If at first you don't succeed, up and over his man. One with the forearm hard. Catapults him.
Good God.
Clothesline off the top.
Air on that.
You're seeing the finest in pro wrestling. WDHN Channel 18, Dothan, Alabama. You can see action just like this live in Barnesville, Georgia. And anywhere you see Continental Championship Wrestling and Wrestle America. Good leg trick takedown. And Theory now ran back first into that hard apron. And there you see Tracer trying to reach in, and Zane cutting both men off. Well, triple threat, you got to watch all men at all times. So much talk about this match.
I'm sitting here in silence watching this beauty of a match right here. I mean, I can't say nothing bad or good about it, besides the greatness that it is.
Ryan North speechless. I wish that happened more often.
I bet Ryan North would love to have Austin Theory in his camp.
Can't afford him.
I can afford a lot of people, okay? You don't know.
Okay.
Now
Zane
off the
making sure
apron.
Austin doesn't get back in this match.
Tracer now continuing to pummel Zane BTY Stevens, better than you.
He's better than me?
That's what he says, BTY.
Doesn't take much.
Bob,
Good go behind, look at that.
I beat
Good
you in a
setup
match,
now,
okay?
and takes with a full Nelson. When's the last time you saw a takedown with a full Nelson?
Not often,
Not
but
often at
he's
all.
the king of the takedown full Nelson. That's why he's better than you.
Yes, he is better than me for sure. And Katie Sparks at ringside watching and cheering her man on. It's a lovely sight to behold.
Calm down, Ben. Calm down, okay? When you get a fan on you or something, I thought you only go for old hags.
The Rowdy Girl's going to be mad at you, Ben.
Exactly.
Good elbow there by Zane Stevens. Covers him lateral press. He's got him down 2 count. Maybe Bob likes this referee better.
Kyle Carter, I have no issues with Kyle. He's a great ref.
And you know, Austin's having trouble now. I think these two guys did their homework. Even though Austin was a surprise, they're very well aware of this man's status in pro wrestling. He's not a man that you can take lightly at all.
What is Zane doing now?
He's going after Katie Sparks. What would you do? Katie now being the distraction, which may be what her purpose was at ringside.
I wouldn't say that she's a distraction. I mean, she's a beautiful lady. If you're any...
So why would he leave the man in the ring and go after her?
Look, if you see a beautiful lady, you're going to say, hey, I mean, look at all the ugly
In the
people.
middle of a match?
Would you shut up for a second?
You want to call everybody? Go ahead.
When you see all the ugly people in Barnesville and then you see this one beautiful shining star right there, you're going to go, and admire her.
He whipped him upside down in that turnbuckle.
I'm distracted.
After that, I'm distracted. That's painful.
But I had to take a lot out of this young man, Tracer X, who is very agile in the ring and able to do things most people can't do, but that had to hurt him. Don't forget, on September 14th, it will be this band, the phenomenal, the exciting, electrical, the outstanding Tracer X against Cosmo Martinez, a man who's already shown us some of the best Lucha Libre moves you'll ever see. What happens when Lucha Libre meets Tracer X?
That's going to be high-flying action. I'm glad I'm so glad I made that match.
And it will be the first round of the Bulletproof Championship Tournament. Friday relinquishing that Bulletproof belt, so he just wanted to keep the West America belt. We're going to have a new champion named, and it starts September 14th at Battlefest. Free popcorn for every ticket holder. Make sure you're there. Bob might even buy a ticket just to get popcorn.
Well, oh!
Now, Austin Theory is back in the ring, back in action all day, as he says. Austin Theory.
That's why the big leagues are looking at him.
Cut off by Zane. Look at that. Cuts him right back off. Short clothesline. And now caught the boot and face first plant. And he got it. Good flip, rotation, and caught him lateral press. Not enough, and Austin Theory is on fire right now.
That is just pure tenacity at its highest capacity right
in
there.
the best shape of his life, in the best position of his life. And right now, entertaining the fans at WrestleMerica and Continental Championship Wrestling. Good uppercut by Tracer X, showing you why he is the outstanding athlete that he is.
And this is only in Barnesville.
Never before have these three men met.
Back elbow to Zane Stevens.
Holds onto that arm. Great hook here. And drops it. How many times did you see that, Ryan?
Once. I just saw it right there. It was great. Ask me another stupid question.
Who's going to win this match?
Clearly, it's the man that's laying down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, real shot in the dark on that one.
Well,
they give it out an award, you're going to win it.
Exactly. The man that gets up last.
I call Steven Platinum, tell him that you're in the running.
Who?
And now on the ropes. Hard forearm by Tracer X and retaliation by Austin Theory. Another hard forearm by Theory. High knee there by Zane. Now a back kick.
Oh!
And another kick. Kicks everywhere. Three men laying down, looks like a train wreck in the ring.
The man that's laying down is going to win.
Obviously.
I'll go with the one with the white trunks.
Okay.
That's 50. Two-thirds.
Come on now. I know you're from Georgia. Let's get your math right. That's 66%.
Which man will get the advantage first?
Gotta let you sit next to Katie Sparks.
Talented, gifted athletes. Very different individuals. But you know a win over Austin Theory would be a huge feather in anybody's cap.
Oh, of course. And this is the guy right here that's going to do it.
No, not that time. Planting with a drop kick from a lay-in position. Like we say, this man Tracer X is all over the place. You can see him live at Battlefest, September 14th in Barnesville, the Academy Gym.
And it's for what? It's in a
First
tournament.
round of the Bulletproof Championship Tournament. Tracer X would be a great athlete to see advance in that tournament, but Cosmo Martinez has made a lot of noise since he got here.
Exactly, and that's why I brought him in. Because I know talent.
Buckle
Slams
bomb.
him right into that bucket. Look at that drop kick, low drop kick, and immediately sets him up for a suplex. Fisherman suplex across the knee, across the neck, like a neck breaker, and almost had Tracer X.
And let's get something right about this Bulletproof tournament. It's an idea of Fry Daddies that you're just taking credit for.
No, I had the idea. I can't help it. He snaked his way in and tried to pull out. Oh, that was my idea first. Dab, dab, dab.
The dab is now officially uncool in Blueberry.
So 4 men have entered, and there will be more. Right, look at now. Katie Sparks is on the apron.
Why is she up there?
Perhaps a distraction. Look at that maneuver.
Any other time y'all be crying about a lady getting on the apron.
I thought Tracer X had Austin Theory right there. Just that little short distraction cuts Theory off.
She was trying to give him a massage, just like Ira.
This match is amazing. That's all I can say. The view from here is great.
And if you were there, I know you enjoy watching this again. If you missed it, this is what you missed. And again, this wasn't advertised, Bob. This was a last-minute gift.
Tracer going up, looking for that 450. Austin rolls out of the way.
Caught with that back kick and now sets him up.
Oh my God!
Inverted pump handle slam and slam on his
Throw
face.
Austin out of the ring.
And look,
Cover.
he's trying to get the credit for it.
There you go.
Austin Theory did the move, but Zane Stevens got the credit for it.
I told you, the guy in the white trunks is going to win this match, and he did.
BTY, Zane Stevens might not have been the better man, but he had the instinct to go in there and take advantage of the moment.
That's what you do.
You never know. Any given night, any man can win a match. Your winner is BTY Zane Stevens, but you will be seeing Tracer X in action live on Saturday, September 14th at Battlefest. If you haven't seen this young man, you need to be there.
You definitely do, and don't forget, it's free popcorn.
And don't forget Tracer's sidekick, Katie Sparks, will be there as well.
Companion.
Sidekick.
That's what we're calling it.
Now you see Theory not very happy. He's not used to losing matches.
He lost there, but he's winning big in the world of life.
You will see that man again, promise you. Big things coming September 14th, Battlefest. Let's talk about the fact that Ryan North may be meeting his maker, as Michael Judas may get you in the ring. If he beats Pure Goodness in a no disqualification match, he gets you alone for 5 whole minutes.
I say bring it on, brother, because you know what? The priest of punishment is going to feel that punishment when I have to destroy him mentally, physically, any way you can think of.
There's a lot of people in the locker room that would love to have 5 minutes alone with you, but Michael Judas will have that opportunity if he can get past Pure Goodness.
He's the biggest one that wants it. Also, we'll be for the Queen of Barnesville. Double the Rose against your friend, the exotic Simon Sermon. Only room for one queen.
You're right about that. No princess is here. She's in another castle. This is for all the marbles. We got a Mr. Wrestle America. Now we got the Queen of Wrestle America, and that's going to be Simon Sermon.
But what does Simon Sermon have against that Woad?
He's never seen anything like that before.
Clearly.
And don't forget the Wrestle America Championship's on the line. The champion Friday, the good brother, versus his own good brother, thanks to you, Tyson Dean, the former 3-time Wrestle America champion.
Why are you admonishing me?
You booked the match.
The fans want that.
They're best friends.
So?
What are you trying to do?
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Divide and conquer.
Then you got it right.
Tracer X, you just saw it in action live with Katie Sparks against Cosmo Martinez. They're going to tear the house down, Bob.
Yes, they are. Can't wait. First round of the Bulletproof Tournament taking place.
Also in the first round, Dominique Stuckey, Mr. Wrestle America, against Tommy Too Much. And speaking of Tommy Too Much, here he comes with his partner in crime.
The uncrowned queen.
Yes, the exotic one, Simon Sermon. You know, these two guys are legendary as a team together. We haven't seen them together recently, but there's always that thing that they get together, and when they do, it's trouble.
So let's just make it clear right now. We got the Queen of Wrestle America. I know it hasn't happened yet. It's uncrowned.
Double the Rose isn't here.
No. Simon is right there.
Ah, okay.
Simon is right there.
And the last time we saw the exotic ones on Continental Championship Wrestling TV, it was up against the Good Brothers, Fry Daddy and Scotty Beach. But the exotic ones took the cheap way out, taking a count-out loss to the Good Brothers. So this time around, it's a rematch, but it's not just any rematch. It's a Texas Tornado Tag match that's also going to have lumberjacks around the ring.
That means if a man leaves the ring for any reason, he was thrown back into the ring. Maybe we need lumberjacks around the ring when you get in the ring next time.
Why not just get a cage?
Bob's not getting in the ring.
I'll get in the ring with you.
You'll still lose.
Okay.
Referee being harassed. Now here comes good brother Fry Daddy and his other good brother, Scotty Beach, with Billy Oceans, the lifeguard. And we know Scotty Beach is the king of the noodles, trained by Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. This man
Trained by Dusty Rhodes.
is always a delight to see in action.
Can we stop doing the terrible Dusty Rhodes impersonations?
I only
okay?
do it because you love it.
Dusty
I
Rhodes
hate
is a legend in pro wrestling.
Says you.
And a lot of other people.
Son of a plumber.
You know, Mario was a son of a plumber too, and he became a plumber, and then he started saving princesses.
Well, thank you,
Him and
Super
his brother.
Mario.
But first, he's never dealt with the true queen, and that's the queen right there in the pink, Simon Sermon.
The Queen's in the ring with a bunch of men. that might be the king of her queen.
Now the Lumberjacks coming out to the ring. Looks like it's a little bit one-sided with the Lumberjacks. The Queen doesn't have much of a court.
I think nobody wants to support the queen.
In all due time, people will learn to respect the Queen and bow down to her. And Tommy too much, too. Let's not forget about Tommy. He's in this match, too. I think we're downplaying everything.
Well, only one queen will leave Barnesville.
Well, I'm not saying he's going to be the Queen. Sorry, I interrupted you, Ben. I apologize.
Go ahead. There's a match going on.
At the same time, and Lumberjacks will surround.
This is a tornado match, Lumberjack rules. A lot going on here. All 4 men ring at the same time with Lumberjacks around the ring. Looks like Bob is one of the Lumberjacks.
Okay, then.
Snowflakes out here, and it, where's our Lumberjacks? Right here. You see down there? Where's our side? Right there.
Yeah, Simon not real happy with how many people they have on
He should not
their
run for
side.
president, that's for sure. He probably wouldn't win.
I mean, he's got Zane Stevens. He's got Johnny Romano. What else could he
What's
want? He's got the A-team.
There's Johnny Romano right there. What's wrong with this?
If the wrestlers get out of the ring, the Lumberjacks will throw them back.
And I'm over there. I'm not going to do anything, but I'm over there.
We got Terry right there. He'll help out.
Simon is so upset, but he has no friends.
Terry Hallman, the camera guy.
If he wouldn't be so mean, he might have more friends.
Look, you got the guy who just won the match against Austin Theory and Tracer X. So clearly, he's a good enough Lumberjack to be out there to support Simon Sermon.
Where did we get Johnny Romano from?
Who's Johnny?
The guy with the long hair.
That's Scotty up there.
And now, look, he's got that chair ready. Lumberjack with the chair. Even more dangerous.
See, that's another Lumberjack, the chair.
I think Tommy's going to stay outside the ring and be his own Lumberjack.
What is Zane Stevens doing? He's getting in the ring like he's going to be a
I think
part of the
Ryan
match.
Norris should have came out and been a Lumberjack. What do you think about that?
I don't have to involve myself in everything. I'm not an ego trip like those guys right there, Scotty Beach
Well, here's
and
Clyde
Friday.
Braddock. He's out there.
Clyde Braddock, Dominic Stuckey, Owen Parker, Proctor Johnston is out there. Look at Johnny.
Going to
What
see a
is
lot
Johnny
from
doing?
Proctor Johnson in the near future. Young man that's shown a lot here at Wrestle America. And we're about to have action. I don't trust these exotic ones not one bit.
With these Lumberjacks, so they have nowhere to run this time.
Why don't you trust them?
You never know what they'll do. They'll pull anything to win a match. They're devious. They're suspect of bad behavior.
Why? Just because they're exotic?
Because they say things they shouldn't say. And
What
they
the-
do
like-
things they shouldn't do.
Like the truth?
Sometimes you need to hold your mouth, hold your tongue. Filter your conversation.
Sometimes people need the truth. They don't need spoon-fed lies.
Well, there you see the men, the exotic ones. And a lot of people in Continental have compared and negatively compared the exotic ones to the exotic Adrian Street. But let's clear the record. The last official match of Adrian Street was against Simon Sermon, and at the end of the match, he gave Simon his boots out of respect. So you got to give the man props if the exotic Adrian Street gave him props.
The exotic ones now starting this off with the early upper hand over the Good Brothers. Now throwing Scotty Beach outside the ring. Friday quickly following.
And you
Look
see
at the Lumberjacks doing
right
their
there.
job.
They're not throwing back in.
Doing their job, helping him back up.
Look, the lifeguards even helping.
He's a
Helping him get to
lifeguard.
the
He's
ring.
supposed to save them.
Saving the
Now
Lumberjacks.
Simon Sermon coming out.
Why is Simon out there? He shouldn't be out there. He's not a lumberjack. He'd be a lumberjill, right?
Let's.
He said he was queen.
I don't know what to say.
He said he was a woman. I know you heard
He
it.
didn't say he was a woman.
He did say he's going to be a woman. Rob?
Simon said that for one night he's identified himself as a woman.
September 14th. It's not an intergender match. It's a women's match. A queen is a woman.
We heard it right from the Queen's mouth.
Ryan doesn't pay attention to the interviews at Wrestle America.
I do. At this point in time, I had something I had to do.
Yeah,
Tommy
like
too
Ron
much
from
being
Michael
thrown out of the
Jr.
ring now. They're getting thrown right back into the ring.
There's your old buddy Owen Parker out there.
Oh, God.
Simon gets thrown out, but he gets thrown right back in.
I understand that Owen Parker may be back sooner than you think, Mr. North. He's doing some things behind the scenes that you may not know about.
Splash for
What's he
Friday in
doing?
the corner.
We wait and see. Things don't always go your way.
Things always go my way. You know what? I wanted Michael James to come back.
Bionic elbow and then the head dive right down below the belt. And
How do you, Ryan, you call that one?
yeah, what do you call that move? What a maneuver.
Disgrace. That's what I call it, disgrace. How can you insult
Beach
a
ball
man
from
like that?
Scotty Beach, and now Fry,
He's got that wishbone. He's gonna make a wish.
beach ball of his own.
Just disrespect. Just total disrespect right here.
Scotty covers him. Two. Scotty Beach has a great following here in Wrestle America. Lots of fans on YouTube with his Noodle Mania.
No one likes the noodle match, okay? Can't you read the comments?
Elbow by Scotty Beach. Tommy Too Much cutting off Scotty. Simon is down. Fry Daddy is down. Runs Fry Daddy and Scotty's heads into each other and using each other's heads as battering rams.
And now throw Fry out to the Lumberjacks. And look at Zane Stevens, Johnny Romano, and now the other Lumberjacks coming to Fry's aid. And now a brawl's broken out.
Katie bar the door, pandemonium out here ringside. Proctor Johnson, Dominique Stuckey, Clyde Braddock, all outside the ring. Johnny Romano. BTY is out there.
Finger to the eye. Just doing it again, just dotting the I, literally.
Exactly. Signing the contract for him. The
Tommy,
death wish.
Tommy is literally too much sometimes.
Oh, you're so funny.
Now look at this, tossing him out of the ring. Scotty didn't run. He threw him out there.
Clearly you saw Scotty running to get out of there.
Thankfully, Dominique Stuckey stopping those Lumberjacks
Oh, yes.
from doing too much damage.
Thank you, Mr. Wrestle America, for helping out. Stay on your
jealous?
side.
He's doing his job.
He needs to stay on his own side.
There's no
Good
side.
back maneuver and into a knee.
And see,
Drop across the head.
like a complete disgrace. You're going to low blow the queen. You're going to low blow the
He's not
queen.
the queen yet.
He, in my mind, he is the queen.
Well, not in Double DeRosa's.
Well, I don't care about her, okay? She can't see her way of a paper bag.
Well, she can see you, and she's going to get you eventually if you keep talking about her.
All right. You know what? For Christmas, I'll get her a walking stick. How about that?
Which you could probably get. Now look at the eyes of Scotty Beach and drops it down hard. Face first. Tommy Too Much, you know, a lot of people criticize this man, but he is dangerous in the ring.
Because he's too much. They can't handle him.
Now scoops him up, hanging him out upside down in that corner. And that's going to be a very vulnerable position for Scotty Beach. What is he doing? Oh my God.
You know what? He is doing a very good service to ensure that.
He just shut down the beach.
Yes, he's shutting down the beach, and he's making sure that
Put
idiot
red
right there.
flags up.
He's making sure that idiot does not procreate, because we don't need any more little beach balls flying around.
And now doing it to Fry Daddy.
Thank God. You know what?
That's got to be illegal.
I have way more respect for Tommy Too
Somewhere in
Much.
the rule book. That's illegal. Look at
Just
this.
a low blow to Scotty
He loves
Beach.
to low blow people.
He's an exotic one. He can't. He's got a fetish for that stuff. Okay, he can't help it.
Well, that's a perfect companion there for Simon Sherman, obviously.
Yeah, you need someone who's going to be.
Look at that. Cuts the man off as soon as he throws Tommy out. Lumberjack's trying to get Tommy back in that ring.
He's trying to protect his partner. The queen is protecting Too Much.
I see. And now Scotty with a big kick all the way up to the chin. And now DDT. And that could be all she wrote for the exotic one. Simon Sermon. Wait a minute.
Look at Johnny Romano.
Johnny Romano pulled the referee's leg. He stopped the count. What is he doing?
Clearly, he's been taking lessons from Ira about foot massages.
It's not what lumberjacks do. You don't grab the referee. How many referees do you grab? Besides Owen Parker.
I only hit referees. I don't grab them.
Look at that.
Oh, now see, that
Double
should
kick
be
to the
illegal.
midsection.
That should be illegal.
Oh, but not the other stuff they would do.
No, because Scotty Beach was doing it maliciously.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Too Much ain't going to have too much after that move.
Flash by Simon Sermon, who the self-proclaimed queen of Orangeville. And now a splash on Scotty Beach. And now hard blows to the midsection of Scotty Beach, and Simon Sermon continues his assault.
Both the Good Brothers down right now. Exotic Ones with the upper hand.
Hard right hand there by Tommy Too Much. Scotty Beach is down and out. Look at that slide, baseball slide drop kick by Simon Sermon. But reversal by Fried Eddie. And a power slam from nowhere. Caught him with a clothesline. Fried Eddie's on fire. One of the most electric, one of the most exciting wrestlers ever in Wrestle America. Your Wrestle America champion, Friday.
Not for long. Not up to the 14th.
Well, we'll see if Tyson Dean can walk out. Look at that.
A dive to the
right in that
outside.
front row.
Taking out Zane Stevens.
How close the fans get to the action here at Wrestle America. It never gets any closer.
Johnny Romano wants nothing to do with Fry.
I didn't know Lumberjacks could run away from the ring.
Talk about illegal.
He got it.
What in the world? That thing is loaded.
Did you hear that?
Yes, it's loaded. Why would you allow that to happen?
Thud.
I'm not the referee.
Fry heading up, but Zane Stevens pulling Fry down.
There's Johnny Romano. He came back.
Now all the Lumberjacks get involved again.
And Dominic Stuckey and Proctor Johnson are trying to get this man separated. I mean, they are having a little war here with Friday. Trying to get BTY off of Fry. I don't think they need any more Lumberjacks. That man BTY is left on his own. Caught him with a clothesline. This is it. How did he get him? He got him. The Exotic Ones are victorious.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. The Queen has risen. The Queen has proclaimed her throne and dethroned the beach, the pond, the puddle that is Scotty.
The Queen's going to get crowned at the Battle Fest September 14th when she gets the real Queen gets a hold of her.
There, you know what? You keep saying Double D Rose is the Queen. No. But we need to work on what is going on here.
Just a full-on brawl. Where's security at?
Into a rumble of sorts.
And that's next week, but
like a mini rumble going on here.
Look at the Queen taking out that pirate right there.
Lifeguards down.
I mean, there are bodies everywhere here. The Exotic Ones have won the match. Clive Braddock thrown out of the ring and a kick here by Johnny Romano.
A big man, Johnny Romano, yeah.
And now he's got the lifeguard's boot.
Shots to Owen Parker with it. A buoy to the midsection of Fry.
Can you not see what he's doing?
A foreign object.
Ooh, Johnny Romano wearing the lifeguard's visor.
Tommy Too Much choking out Fry Daddy.
Clyde trying to get back in the ring.
Out. The winners of this match somehow.
Oh, but now the chair.
Simon Sermon
Look out.
and Tommy Too Much.
They're trying to take out Scotty Beach.
I think they're trying to destroy it. Scotty Beach, no!
Do it.
Power driver to middle chest.
Thank you.
That could end his career.
I'll proclaim him the Queen right now. For
using a power driver to a middle chair.
Yes. I will customize a crown for him to wear.
Simon Sermon sitting on that chair that's draped across the throat of Scotty Beach now.
Thank you. Let's end the myth that is Scotty Beach.
Oh, Zane Stevens pushing Fry into that post.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
Using that chair on Clyde Bragg. We need to get some help for Scotty.
And now the noodle coming into play.
Oh, leg drop across that chair.
They are trying to finish off this young man. He's just got a great career ahead of him. They're trying to end it right now.
Oh, now Tommy Too Much stomping that chair that's straight across Scotty.
This is not professional wrestling.
It's not, but you know what? Scotty Beach had that coming after what he did to him a few weeks ago when he put.
What are they doing?
When he put Simon in the toilet.
What is he doing?
Oh my God!
He's gonna hang the man. He is hanging him. He's gonna kill the man.
For the second time, hanging Scotty Beach.
His tongue tank come out of his mouth.
They need to get Scotty out of there. Simon Sermon has lost it.
He is mad. I've never seen him so enraged. Look at him. The Queen's upset.
Tried to destroy Scotty Beach.
We'll see if the Queen can do that to Double the Rose, and that's WOAD on Saturday, September 14th. It will be Battlefest. Bob, the Queen versus the Queen. Only one Queen of Barnesville.
It's going to be an interesting night. Simon Sermon saying that he is identifying himself as a woman for one night. So this will not be an intergender match. It will be a women's
He can
match.
be any gender he wants to be, he said.
It's
Ryan is bringing in this big championship match. I don't know how you got involved with this. Tyson Dean, the former three-time Wrestle America champion, challenging his good brother, best friend, co-trainer, Fry Daddy, for the championship.
Listen, man, people gotta yell. Okay,
What's in
I
it for
know.
you?
What's in it for me? It's for the fans. I'm doing this for the fans.
Oh, yeah.
They want to see Tyson Dean reclaim his championship.
You know what the fans want to see? When pure goodness, 400 pounds, gets beat by the priest of punishment, Michael Judas. No disqualification. He gets 5 minutes alone in the ring. You and pure goodness, Ryan North, you got to face the devil himself.
It's going to be Wrestle America Battle Fest. Saturday, September 14th in Barnesville. Go to facebook.com/WrestleAmerica for information on how to get tickets.
Somebody said something about free popcorn.
Free popcorn for everyone in attendance. It's going to be an incredible night. You're definitely going to want to be there.
And the first round of the Bulletproof Championship tournament starts. It's going to be a huge night. Speaking of huge nights.
Look at me. There's my guys.
Well, your guys.
Back to better days.
Back to better days.
You
Yes.
added a guy to your guys.
Why wouldn't I?
And Bob does not like that third member of your party.
I don't care what Bob likes.
You're gonna.
What you gonna do? Nothing. Shut up, Bob.
Me and you,
Where
one
is
more. Come on.
Cyrus now? He's
Get past goodness. Get past
Where did
goodness.
Cyrus go? Fill us in. Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
I mean, he's wrestling on this match. I haven't seen him lately. Where's he at?
Ever heard of a place called Japan?
Okay, so here's what happened before. Last week you saw Tetch Bertucci trying to interfere in that match with Payne versus Tyson Dean versus Judas, and then Pure Goodness interferes. Your men always stick their nose in where they belong
Why wouldn't they?
because they're having a match.
Tyson and his good brothers always interfere in other matches.
There's
always
your good
sticking their
brother right
nose.
there coming out.
He's not my good brother.
And this is, well, you've got him in the match. Get him a championship match.
Yeah.
This match originally scheduled to be a 2-on-2 tag, but somehow or another, you managed to weasel a third person into your team.
And a big person at that.
Don't call me a weasel.
He didn't call
I
you a
didn't call
weasel.
you Weasel.
You implied it. I
He
heard
did
the
not
tone.
imply it.
Shut up. I'm talking to Bob right
Weasel
now.
can be a
Shut
verb.
up. Shut up. I'm talking to Bob right
You
now.
hear whatever you want to hear.
Look, you are implying that I'm a weasel. I'm not a weasel. I'm a smart individual. I give the fans what they want.
Listen, you sign my checks, we're in Barnesville, but here I say whatever I want to.
And here comes
still
Mike
on?
Payne, who took the mask off for this match. He says he's not a monster, he's a man. And that man decided to back up Tyson Dean. It's interesting to know that at this time, he was on Tyson Dean's side. And who turned him? This man right here. Big time dirty money.
Money talks. Money talks, brother.
Anytime I cash my checks, I tell the teller, you better wear gloves.
What, did you get it from the strip club or something?
Anything Ryan North writes his name on, it's got to be dirty.
My money's good.
Mike Payne and Tyson Dean, handicap match 2-on-3.
God, I forgot how ugly he is. He's extra scarier without the mask. Why hasn't he been doing this before?
Obvious disadvantage here for Tyson and Payne, but 3-on-2, not good odds, especially when there's 3 giants across the ring from him.
I love this. This is great.
Cyrus, one of the largest men in pro wrestling today.
The mass of humanity looking across from Payne and Tyson Dean.
I love it.
This was the debut of Cyrus the Destroyer in Wrestle America. The man has been a name all over the place, and as you just said, in Japan now.
Yep.
And look how he dwarfs Tyson Dean.
Tyson now trying to use that boxing background. A nice little jab there.
Give him little kisses on the cheek. That's just going to make that Cyrus the Destroyer a lot more angrier.
Oh! Cyrus goes charging in, dodging the clothesline, shots down to the midsection. But Cyrus just pushes him away like he's nothing. Into the corner, Tyson going to have to regroup here.
He's going to have to regroup, right? I love it. I love it.
Tyson circling around, dodges another clothesline, shot to the face.
I'm sure you paid a lot of money for this man.
Nice chop, trying to get some momentum here. Cyrus reeling just a little bit. Another shot to the kisser, but Cyrus.
Look at that, no, the China shot.
That bulldoze effect, I love it.
Went for that discus clothesline, miss. Now Tyson punching away at Cyrus in the corner.
Tyson throwing everything he's got at this guy and barely able to get him back away from him.
Uppercut now, and was trying to go running in, but look at Ryan grabbing the ankle. Oh my
what
God!
Was that?
That was a boot to the face.
When a 450-pound man does a drop kick, single leg kick, what a move for a big, huge man.
Oh!
Steps on him with all that weight.
And in the process, tagging in Michael Judas.
We had to reinforce the range of this match. So much weight in this one match, in this one ring.
Driving his shoulder into Tyson Dean, who's got him in that corner. Tyson needs to get out of that corner. Irish whip, back into the corner. Oh, the force sending Tyson down to the mat. Now the tag in to pure goodness.
Here comes the big boy, 400 pounds. Pure goodness drops that meat cleaver.
Judas had him stretched out.
See, this is a great strategy. This is a strategy that I implied to them, saying, remember Ole Anderson and Arn Anderson. You cut the ring off in half. You don't let that other person cross that imaginary line. You pick a body part and you destroy it.
Payne trying to come into the ring, upset that Tyson's stuck in that corner. The ref doing nothing about it, but the ref's now busy admonishing Payne for getting in the ring. Now what's Cyrus doing?
What is he doing?
Oh my God!
Cannonball roll and hits him with all that weight. But that had to bring some pain.
Now the tag to Judas. Just clubbing blows across the chest of Tyson Dean. This is laying on an apron. Oh, a boot to the side of the head. Just punting Tyson. Cyrus now set up a slingshot throw across the bottom rope.
You're loving it now. Will you be loving that boot when it's upside your head?
It won't be upside my head. It won't be upside my head because you know what? I know the way he moves. I know the way he acts. I'm not stupid. Not like you.
We'll see. Now picks him up and gonna tote him right to the ring post. That could be Ryan Moore set to the 14th.
Nope. So you keep thinking that actually Goodness is gonna lose.
Goodness got the fingers in the nose and the mouth of Tyson as he picks him up.
Did you see the rage in the eyes as Michael Judas made his return? I know you did. I know because I saw the fear in yours.
You know, you
didn't know what hit you.
You and that fake news bullcrap.
You didn't know what hit you.
The smell filled the arena too. I wonder if it came from you.
In comes Pure Goodness now, and Tyson trying to fire back. Tyson never gonna quit. Being double teamed now and picked up to a bear hug by Pure Goodness.
See, that's what Goodness does. That's what he's gonna do to Judas.
Look at him, just swings him like it's nothing.
Just ragdolling him. Squeezing the life out of Tyson Dean.
Tyson turning purple. shoves him into that corner, no man's land. Oh, and that clothesline, and tag is made. The priest of punishment comes in.
Payne could do nothing but stand in the corner and watch.
Quick tag, and comes Cyrus the Destroyer. And that quick tagging in and out will be what makes this team successful. You talked about the Anderson brothers. That's what they did so well. Cutting people off and tagging in and out. And also self-sacrifice.
The big man with the foot up, choking the life out of Tyson. Where's the ref? Get him off of him.
Where is the ref?
Kyle with these monsters, a little afraid to get in there amongst them.
I wouldn't want to be a ref in a match like this, for sure. I don't think you'd be in the right place.
Your ego wouldn't fit in that ring.
And then you, of course, try to be a distraction to a man that already can't see what's going on.
I am not a distraction. I am giving advice.
Look at Tyson Dean moving out of the way. Good rollover, and the tag is made, and Mike Payne comes in. Here comes the Payne.
Oh, and a
Look
spear.
at that. Took the big boy down. He had him, but Judas stopped the count.
And now all three monsters in the ring.
I love it.
Taking their shots at Mike Payne. Ref needs to get some control over this. Now Judas holding up Payne. As Cyrus and Pure Goodness now teeing off. Ref trying to get some
Picks
order
him
here.
up.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God.
Drops him. And the Monster Payne is no small man.
What's Cyrus doing now? Cyrus climbing up the turnbuckles. Oh my.
Oh! There is no possible way that he can kick out from that. No human
The
way.
look on that face.
Look at
Tyson's back up.
chopping. You can hear those chops all across the arena.
Oh, but Judas sits Tyson into the post and into the front row.
Cuts him right off, and there goes the man who loves the chair. Ryan North. What's it about you and chairs?
You sure you're not the chairman?
I can't be the chairman of.
That's a good one.
I can't be the chairman
Give
of
Bob a raise for
Barnesville.
that one, please.
I'll be here all night.
Here's a penny.
You can't
There.
be the queen of Barnesville, you can be the chairman.
I'm the GM. I'm the chairman. I'm the master.
You're going to hang out with the queen?
The queen is in good company.
Apparently so.
We are not
Maybe you
amused.
should
Cyrus
crown the queen
climbing those
tonight.
ropes now. Those chairs draped across Payne.
Pretty sure Tommy will do that.
Cyrus with ill intentions in mind. Wait a minute now.
Of course. Someone
It's
wanted
Fry.
to.
Here comes Fry Daddy.
Fry Daddy coming out now.
Not allowing this total destruction on Payne. As they
Got
had those
Tyson
chairs.
back in the ring with a chair.
This turned into a chair battle.
The stare down now with Michael Judas. Payne now back up with a chair.
Tyson says, come on, Judas, bring it on.
Oh,
Got
come
it, he
on.
got it.
Always got to put his nose in everyone's business.
Well, look, now it's 3-on-3. It's fair now. Before it's 2-on-3.
That wasn't the match, though.
Love uneven odds, don't you?
No, when the contract is signed for a certain match, you have that certain match. This guy is sticking his nose in everyone's business, of course, like always.
You know as well as I do, this match is supposed to be 2-on-2, and you add the third man.
Look, we signed that contract. I can't help it. There's a little.
Fry Daddy making the save as the monsters are now in retreat.
And all kinds of action all over the floor here at the Academy Gym in Barnesville. This is the kind of action you can see live at Battlefest Saturday, September 14th in Barnesville. You don't want to miss that action.
Fry Daddy making the save here this week. He'll be a part of the Wrestle America Rumble. You'll get to see that next week.
First
the
time
winner
ever.
of that Rumble taking on Michael Judas for the Double Crown Championship. We'll see you next week for the Rumble.